Hello everyone, we should be live. How are you all doing? Just bear with me 2 seconds, I'm just very quickly sorting something. Right, we should be all good now. Right, how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing absolutely splendid tonight. Tonight we are doing, what are we doing? We're doing something. We're doing Building Britain in Transport Fever 2. We are doing the East Coast mainline. Let me just lift my webcam up a minute. I know on YouTube you can't see my wonderful face. You should be able to see me on TikTok. Not that you want to, but you should be able to see me on TikTok. So hopefully it's all good. I'm doing a bit of a dual stream tonight because Transport Fever isn't actually that popular on YouTube, so I thought I'd do both. So yeah, we're going to get straight into it. But before we do, let's see who we've got in the chat. So we've got Kelly Hall, the Teesside Train Watcher, Scotland's Balls, how are you doing? Cabdo, Gabriel, Wheezy, how are we all doing? Zach, Train Sim Nerd, hello, one of the wonderful YouTube members. You've not sent me a message yet. I can't add you into the Discord unless you're already in there. Cool DG Games or GD Games. Aaron, how are you all doing? Bennett, hello. Decoploper, yeah, hope you're all doing absolutely. Transport for Leo City, how are you all doing? Over on YouTube, we've got Trackside, Will, Yuri, Angry the Reaper. Angry, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Kevin, the Aura Farmer, hello. So, as we've got a 3-2-1, I think it is, or something like that, going out there, I'm going to move the chat to the left-hand side. So hopefully I don't miss anything, because all the information is going to come up here. So if I put that there, that should be all good. Yes, we've got that leaving, we've got a 350. The plan is we're going to go from here, and this is all going to be in a future video. We're going to go from here. I might not touch here for now, but we're going to go up here, going to go to Peterborough. We might do some improvements around Peterborough depending on how much time we've got. We're then going to continue north all the way up to my recently built station of Doncaster. Look at this. Right, so I've filmed all this so you can watch me building all this. Have you made the Brighton Main Line yet? No, not yet. I am planning to, don't you worry. Yeah, so I built Doncaster and I'm really happy with this. This took about 20 minutes earlier. So that's that. And then we're going to spur off left up towards Leeds. I've changed Leeds. I've updated it. Here is Leeds. I'm using a new mod with it. How cool is that looking? So I've done some changes around there. I've also extended it to come out to go into what will be Neville Hill. And then I'm not too sure what to do with York yet. I'm tempted to maybe move York, like the whole city as a whole, because it's kind of merging with Leeds, and there's technically you'd be able to get from Leeds like this way round into York, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. I might have to do like a thing where it comes left out of here and then awkwardly comes down here. I'm not too sure what I want to do yet. Or I know there's a line that connects, or I might do like a fake like Harrogate loop and it'll come in north of York. I suppose that could work quite nicely. But then of course, you know, you can get between Leeds and York on a Voyager, for example, so I'm not too sure how I'm going to work that. There's a few things I need to think about, to be fair, just because where Leeds is, it kind of just works quite nicely, and I'm not moving it. And then we're going to continue north. As you can see, there's no tracks or anything like that. We're going to go, I might add Darlington somewhere, and then I'm going to need to add a station in Newcastle, up via Berwick-upon-Tweed, and then obviously we need to build Waverly, probably in this little gap here. There's a big hill here, but I'm going to flatten it. So that is the plan. I was today and yesterday in the train for around 11 hours. Have you been to the National Railway Museum? I have indeed. Yo, Richie, have you made the Brighton main line? No, not yet. Have you watched Hushy's multiplayer series? I'm not too sure if I'm too familiar with it. Carter, how are you doing? And can we get the London Marylebone to Paddington for the Great Western Main Line and Chiltern Main Line? It's going to be a funny one because down here, the Marylebone and Paddington are kind of the same thing. I might change the name of this to London, like Marlton or Paddingbone or something like that, because it's kind of going to be both. So that's the sort of plan. So yeah, let's just get on with it, shall we? We've got 20 people watching. I had a bus driver in the morning, and then saw him in the evening when I left the bus again in the evening. I will see you again. Is Richie trying to be the next Joe Dobson? Nah, I'm unique, me. I'm very unique. And also, the next plan after all this, by the way, you might think there's a big, horrible gap here next to Peterborough. The reason being is the next plan, you can see we've got, now that I've built a Doncaster station, we've got the A1 coming down here. I'm going to bring that into Doncaster because the A1 goes, I've just found out today, the A1 goes this side of Doncaster and then it continues literally pretty much down here past Nottingham. There'll be Newark as well. I might build a station in Newark just to serve like North Nottingham, whatever. So I might do a Newark. I am tempted to sort of like shift things along a little bit. So this whole stretch here, I am tempted to kind of like bring it out here so we've got more room to play with. And then I'll bring the A1 down here. But that can all be dealt with at a different time. I might even bring in Newark, to be fair. Because then you could do Newark and then branch off up towards Lincoln. So I might build that like in this area somewhere, but that's a plan for another day. And then obviously got Peterborough, and I'm going to bring the A1 down alongside Peterborough, and then it's going to come in via Luton. It's going to like come down this little gap, and I'm going to bring it in here. So that's the plan for the A1. What do you think of South Eastern trains? They're all right, actually. Yeah, they're pretty decent. Do you prefer Brian Bancroft or Trotsky? They're both good in their own right. Obviously, Trotsky's a train driver on LNER, and Brian is doing what I actually don't know. But yeah, I've met Brian before, sound bloke, and I haven't met Trotsky, but I know much about him. Caden, thank you for following, much appreciated. Do like Marylebone, High Wycombe, Bicester, Banbury, Warwick, Birmingham. Yeah, well, we could do obviously. I need to come south out of Birmingham at some point. We've got Oxford, so we'll only really do London, Reading. I might even do like a direct London straight up to Oxford. That could be fine. And then somewhere around here, I want like a really funny like HS2 just ending. So I'm going to build all the track, but it's not going to get any further. You'd love to see Darlington Station. Yeah, that's the plan. Which, once I get on with it, I want to build a Darlington sort of station somewhere. We've got loads of room around here. I know we've got Sunderland, but we could maybe build... If we came north out of here, I could probably mess around and put like Darlington here. I might have to flatten some stuff, but might introduce a new city around here. Just get rid of some of these industries. I don't think we really need them. So put Darlington in there, and then we'll come straight up here. Right, should we get on with it? I think we should. What do you think in terms of York? Should we leave it where it is? Or should I try and figure out the connection? It's just a bit funny, isn't it, really? I have messed around with it a few times, so I'm trying to think the best course of action, just because I'm leaving Leeds where it is, because that was really, really awkward to mess around with. Are you doing Southerner? Hope you're doing well. What's your favourite core route for each train sim world? That's a good question. Actually, that's a really good question. I'm going to save that for a video. Let me do... favourite route from each core release. I like that. Riviera line would be 6. Right. Is this on the PS5? No, this is on the PC. You can't get these mods on the PS5. Did you find the mod? Josh, are you the one that commented about the station roofs? Because if you did, yes, I've changed it all around. Do you have Newcastle? Yeah, we're going to build a station in Newcastle. That's the plan. Right. I keep talking about the plan. Oh, is that the train spotter you're watching in 2 places? Nice one. Right. what we doing with York? Should we leave York where it is? Scarborough's there. Yeah, Scarborough's over here. Should we leave it where it is? I think we should. Let me just pull this up. Have you played Teesside Rail? Yes, I have. I have tried it, and I keep spadding. I can't seem to drive any of the trains, which is really frustrating. You can't leave any of the depots. Can you build Berwick upon Tweed? Yep, we're gonna. It's up here. We're gonna get there. Don't. Eventually, once there we go. We're gonna let's do it. Let's get on with it. So, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what to do with York. I'm really. I'm sort of stuck with it because there's not really much you can do with it. Unless I could mess around with some stuff around here. Hold on, let me... Oh, whoa. Well, let me pause this. Let me get rid of that. I might have to just... We might have to just mess around with things and see how we go, I guess. Let me do that. How far can I curve that way? Not much. Get rid of that road. Do. No bias involved. You've got 100% mastery on East Coast Mainline. Nice one. Nice one. Right, let's do that. Do you have Manchester Piccadilly? We do. Can you have the map? The map is on the is actually on the Steam Workshop, and I think it's made by like Delta-5 or something like that. Could you build Newark Northgate below Nottingham? We certainly can look at doing it. You can't wait for Transport Fever 3. Do you know what? Neither can I. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be good for sure. Right, I'm trying to think. We'd probably awkwardly... Oh, I'm not too sure what to do here. Okay, it's just a tiny bit awkward. That's going to act as... Yeah, because you'd normally come south into York. Do you know what? We're getting rid of it. We're getting rid of it. Unfortunately, we're gonna rebuild York. That's the plan. Right? Can I just delete York? Yeah, let's do that. Delete York. It's gone. Rest in peace, York. Right. I feel like, have you ever watched the Simpsons movie? And then they just delete things that like. Delete the whole of the town. I'll do that. Strength. Wish there was a bigger button. I don't have Manchester Piccadilly in this. I've not done anything in Manchester, as you can see. Manchester's there, it exists, but I've not done any stuff in it. Rest in peace, York. York's coming back. Don't panic. Don't panic. We are bringing York back. I just need to kind of figure out where I'm going to put it, because it kind of needs to go a little bit further. I'm not bothered about Scarborough, but it kind of just needs to go a little bit further north, just so I can kind of bring this around a bit nicer. Somehow, I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that. Maybe like delete some of this, possibly. Oh, it's just auto saving typically. Let's just get rid of all that. Can you hear me all right, by the way, on places? I'll do that. Actually, you know what? I'm tempted. I'm going to turn that down. Got the East Coast Mainline to York, West Coast Mainline to Birmingham, Brighton Mainline, and Great Western Mainline to Cardiff and Oxford. Will you do some more ETS convoys? Yeah, I'm planning to at some point. That is something I would like to do at some point. I do like ETS. You thought this was City Skylines 2 for a minute? No, this is Transport Fever 2. But much better than City Skylines 2, if you ask me. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Right. I'm going to mess around with all... I can rebuild all this, it's fine. We've got millions and millions and millions of pounds to play with. I'm going to mess around with all this. Because we need to see where York's going to fit. We need to come up straight out of Leeds and then back into York. Oh, that was a bit of a... And if we can mess around with that, then we've solved one slight issue, haven't we? Let's level all this out again. Do. Right, do that. Cool. Make sure it's electrified. Yep. Right, how much curve can we get into this? Right, it needs to come pretty much straight across. I'm going to do that like that, and then it's going to come across like that, and then possibly like that. I can mess around with the specifics of these at some point, because obviously this is a motorway. You wouldn't have a thing crossing a motorway, would you? And that gives me there. Right, so I can build a city. This is where I can't build a city now. This will be not good. What's this? Oh, I've done something it doesn't like. Right, okay. Sandbox towns. There we go. I want a medium-sized city. I want to put it about there. Oh gosh, that's massive. Bloody hell, that's huge. No, bloody hell, that's too big. No, absolutely. Oh my god. Oh, for God's sake. I didn't want to do that. Right, hold on. Let me go back to main menu. I know what I want to do now. I know what I want to do. I want to not do that. Yeah, we could put the flat crossing in. That could be a good shout. Hey Richie, I saw an NPC up top of crates in Liverpool to Crewe. Hold on, let me go back to where I was, because I absolutely broke that. Need to fix what I've done. Where's my PlayStation line? Oh. Okay. Right. Try again. What's your least favourite route and train sim world? Oh, probably anything American Freight. I'm not bothered by anything American Freight. I'm playing the Piddlemouth Coast Map and BR theme. Piddlemouth. Right, let's try again. Let's start from scratch. Yeah, let's try it all again. So we want to get rid of that. Yeah. Get rid of York. Yes. Do all that. That's fine. Get rid of all that there. All that infrastructure. Try all that again. Get rid of all that. Basically, got to do everything I've just done again. Come back to all that. Get rid of all that. That's fine. This can stay as it is, to be fair. LaserJet asked for more steam engines, did he? He does like a steam engine, does LaserJet. This is a bit like City Skylines. Yeah, I'd say so. It's City Skylines is more based on cities. This is more based on regions and countries. To be perfectly honest. Let's build that there. There you go. That's a good little bit. We can bring it straight across there, couldn't we? You're bankrupting the game. Pardon you. Yeah, I know. Sorry. That could be Neville Hill there, maybe. Bring it across there. And then we can kind of U-turn it in like that. And that's where we'll come into... Yeah, okay. That's fine. And then I want to build a city, town... I want it to be small. I don't want it to be massive. That could be perfect. Ah, perfect. Look at that. I mean, the shape's absolutely horrendous. Could be much better. If I delete that, is it going to delete loads? That's fine. Give me something else. Right, hold on. Give me a better layout. Go on. That's better. Oh my god, it's massive. What the bloody hell? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. You need to calm down. You need to calm down, very much so. Building everything. Right. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. Holy burp. Trust me, I'm full of them. Absolutely. You're just liking the stream? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we are now... I mean, we've built York into like a hill. But that's fine. It's okay. It'll do. Obviously, we need to rename it to York. York. There you go. Cool. Oh, what? What's going on there? What's it done there? It's built 2 separate cities. Well, that's weird. That's going to get rid of... No, I like the York that's there. Just going to get rid of all my roundabout. And do you know what? That's fine. I can rebuild that. That's better. Right, call that York. York only needs to be little. I might have accidentally built 2 there, to be fair. But you know what? I don't care anymore. Right, so we need to fix what we've broken some things. It's okay. We can fix this. We can fix this. First off, let me just build a road underneath there. Gosh, come on. Right, let me build. I've really messed that up, haven't I? I can fix all that in a minute, it's fine. Right, let me build a station. So, train station, doodaloo. So, York Station kind of needs to be a bit of like a curved station. So, it's going to be Ultimate Station, one of them. I want it to be platform with radius. There we go. Radius needs to be... Is that not the right one? Something like that. There we go. Something like that. Right. The hill is eating York. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. I'm just gonna be slightly bent like that. Platforms. I want it to have a fair few. Track count 4. Hey, I want it to have 6. 6 platforms. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And it can go. I want it to go like there. So let's build that there. Let us build it there. Yeah, I want it to go like there. That'll be my York Station. There we go. That's better. I mean, it's not going to like us. Let me build some roads. Build that there. Build that there. Hopefully, I'm hoping it expands a bit more this way. To be fair, when I was when it was Thursday, I went to York and the National Railway Museum. Did you move your shelf? No. Is it because the light's not on? Yeah, the light's not on because basically the departure board won't connect to an IP address, so it's being strange. Where is Lancashire? It is there. I'll do a little showcase of everything in just a second, to be fair. I'm just building. Just going to get some main buildings in and stuff. Actually thinking about it, I need to maybe move that a bit more just to give us some room. Configure. Right, so I want to have... Oh, why has it done that? Oh, no. I've got to delete the stations now. Right. No, I want standard tracks. Oh, hold on, I'll just delete the whole thing. Build it again. I want to have the standard tracks. That's what I want. Standard tracks. There you go. Cool. Build that about there. Nice. And then I can mess around with stuff around it. Obviously, it's kind of... I know it's in the centre, but I can build around it in a second. It's fine. It's all right. Let's do configure. Configure that. Yeah. So we want platform entries. There you go. York is quite kind of like a grand entry, isn't it? Something like that. That'll do. And then I want to have. It's a bit annoying because you can't really put with Ultimate Station. You can't really put much on it in terms of like roofs and stuff. So to have these curved platforms, you can't really do much with it. I'd like to be able to do more with it, but unfortunately, I don't think there's that much I can do. No, it won't let me put anything on it. Is there anything else I can do with it? No, not on. Can I see? Is there? You can change all that layout information. Yes, maybe. No. Turn that off. What else have we got? Era. Oh, okay. A. Oh. Era A. B1. Oh, that could work. B2. That could be alright, yeah. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Catenary, yes. Yep, that's fine. Okay, right, that'll do. That'll do. How you doing, Wheezy? Hope you're doing well. Will you make Durham? Maybe. Controls it. Ah, I didn't know that worked in game. Oh well. I'll know for next time. It's okay. Right. Need buildings, entries. There we go. Go back to that. Do a nice large station entry. We'll do some smaller ones either side. There you go. A little bit more Yorkified there. Well, that'll do. That will do. And then we can go north out of there. So let me just build all that, because obviously this is all. Let's move all this out. That's fine. And then we can follow it round. So let's build some tracks. I want tracks. That's what I wanted. Could you try and build the railway museum? That's kind of the idea. That's what I'm hoping to do, to be fair. Oh, that's a good shout, actually. Could I just... I didn't like that there. That could be done like that. Hold on. We could do something cool here. So if I do that, we could just go down. How do I make it go into a bridge? That's what I want it. That's what I want it to do. How do you do that then? Hold on. Would bridges go? Is there any bridges in York? I'm not too sure. Where is Lancashire on the map? Hold on, let me show you. I'm trying to get some stuff done over here, but Lancashire's there, Preston's there. You've got Lake District and whatever. It's all there. Don't worry, we'll get over there at some point. The idea is to do the East Coast mainline today, and then eventually get onto the west, and then go up to Glasgow, and then we'll connect the two. That's kind of the idea. It does have it though. It does have it. How you doing, John? Are we doing well? Who's your favourite person on? Who's your favourite person on? Would I lie to you? I don't know. I've never seen it, so I wouldn't. I've heard of it, but I don't really watch it. I know. It's I have seen it. Is that the one where you've got to basically figure out if something's a truth or a lie or whatever it is? Right, ignore this for now. This is going to look a bit rough, but it's the only way to kind of do it. Let's do that. Southend is... Have I got Southend? I'm not sure. Southend's there. I've not connected it up yet. I've not touched that, to be fair. That bit's going to be working. I need to figure out, really, what to do in this area. I'm not too sure though. I need to brainstorm. This looks a lot like City Skylines, yeah. Arguably better if you ask me. I think as well, if we do, we need to have, I think, something going that way. Maybe. We'll figure that out. We can figure that out another time. Something going that way. And something connecting onto that. Like that. Let's do... Oh. Hold on. That doesn't look quite right, does it? Do that there. Cool. There we go. Cool. Have to see Scarborough. Oh, we'll get to Scarborough at some point. Don't you worry. Is it 4-track north out of York? I'm not going to do 4-track north out of York, to be fair, actually. We haven't really got the room for it. Right, do that there, cool. Bring that across. Do that there. Cool. Didn't a railway disaster happen at Bentley? When? Are you looking forward to Transport Fever 3? Oh, you know it. You know it. It's going to be a good one, is that? Why is it being a pain? Ah, ooh. If we can just get that right, that could be perfect. That'll do. That'll do. Right. We've got a little connection across. I would like to do another little connection as well, to be fair. Let's do that. Let's just do one of them. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Right. Let's do that. Cool. And that can be cool. And then that can go kind of like that towards the station. It's being awkward. Come on. I'll do it for now. And obviously we can mess around and do stuff, whatever, somewhere. Cool. Right, Bentley's where you live. Is this where Northern trains stop at LNER? Yes. Bentley accident involving a HST. Oh, no idea. Never heard of it. Will you ever build Bentley station? No, it's too small. How much does this game cost? It's around about 40 quid, but it's on sale quite often. Right, let's go south. So I've done that. I've done all that. That's fine. I can also get rid of all this here. Don't need all this. Get rid of it. Get rid of all that. Right, I mean, I've only done York. We're almost an hour in. This is gonna be fun. Right, so let me bring that across. Boom. Boom. Do that. Once you've got one lot set up. The rest just fly together really nicely. Not too much curvature. That's fun, isn't it? That's fun. Well, we've connected, which is fine. It's just all nitty gritty stuff, to be fair. Straight like that. Is it on Steam? Yes. Richie live on TikTok. Has the world gone mad? I know, crazy, isn't it? I'm dual streaming. I'm on YouTube as well, and YouTube's doing all right. I've had a couple of new subscribers on YouTube, so thank you very much to the new people that have just subscribed. Tell you what, let's do from there. Do that, and hopefully we can then do. I really don't like that, does it? Do that. Will that go in? Oh! There we go. There we go. Once it works, it's really, really satisfying. Right. We've kind of got the basics working, so that's fine. We've got the majority of it working all right. It's just trying to get this. Will you ever film vlogs? Yeah, can do. I've got some ideas in mind, so yes, stay tuned for what I eventually have in store. Right, do that there. Cool. Right, do that there. Oh, pain in the ass. Right, do that. Do that. Right, I can do that and then just bring that across like that. Cool. Straighten out a bit. You've got the HST. We do have the HST, but I don't have any of them in there because they cost an absolute fortune to run. They really do. They're like the most inefficient trains in the game. How you doing, Kieran? Hope you're doing well. Apologies, I'm not going to be good at reading chat today because, as you can imagine, this is a lot of multitasking. But we will get there eventually. What are your local trains? Mine are Northern and LNER. Right, that can be Neville Hill there. I'm just going to build that for now to make it look like Neville Hill. Cool. I'll mess around with all that afterwards. That's fine. Right, we're in York there, so that's fine. Getting into York's been all right. So let's build that down here. Got absolutely acres of room down here. And we'll also connect all this up as well. Come on. Do that. And do that. Nice. And we'll also God's sake. I live closer to Leeds than I do Bentley. I know of Bentley. I went through it not long ago, actually. Oh, my coffee. I forgot about... Right, coffee break. Edinburgh Bristolian train spotter. Coffee got stuck to me thingy. What station? We're currently trying to build York at the minute. It's proving a little bit difficult. Tasty. Looks like they're a city building. Looks like city building like City Skylines 2. Or is it just pre-made cities? This is just pre-made cities. So you jump into a map. So for example, this map's been made like this. But most maps are like a big square. And you'll jump into the map. And it'll basically then give you randomly generated names. You can base them off like real place names or whatever. And then you've basically just got to connect up all the industries and all the towns. So you can see that like towns need... oh wait, actually delete leads. You can see that things like need tools, and there's a whole system to it. Such an underrated game, I know. It's really, really good. Incredibly addictive. Bear with me a second. I just need to get some tissue. Oh dear, there we go. Right. Are you going to play Euro Truck or American Truck on console when it comes out? Yes, I will. 100%. Mayor Keck, hope you're doing well. You have an LNER picture on your wall in your bedroom. Nice. So good to chill out. You blink and 5 hours have passed. Is Oxford in the game? Yes, it is. It's there. It's there. All the major towns and cities are there. I can't think of any that aren't in there. There's like, if someone asked about Blackburn, Blackburn's not there. Blackburn don't count. Let's do that. Hold on. I don't know why it's struggling with that so much. Oh, for God's sake. Do that. Right. Do that. I think that can connect up to... It's really not liking that, is it? That'll do. That'll do. I can mess around with that anyway. What is your favourite train? Oh, that's always a difficult question. Is the train question? I don't know. HSTs are pretty awesome. I love the iconic Flying Scotsman, things like that. All sorts really. I'm gonna mess around with that off screen because I can't be bothered. Right, let's continue north because we've done a lot of messing around here. So let's. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to just make this all look nicer. There we go. Let me save that. I'm happy with that. Save that there. Cool. How you doing, Gene? Hope you're doing well. That's a sick game, man. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you very much for coming in. Much appreciated. It is really, really good. Sheffield's there, by the way. Someone asked about Bristol. There you go. There's Bristol. Bristol's got like a Temple Meads style station. You can't put any roofs on these stations, which are a bit weird. But Bristol's there. Very built up in Bristol. Ah, that's why it's going to have an issue, because it's not connected up. We can fix that, that's fine. So I can then connect up those two with some high-speed track. There you go. Lovely. The zoomers are there. We'll have a little look at a zoomer in a minute, for sure. Right, that can be... That can turn into the A1, I reckon. Why not? So now we need to get to wherever the bloody old Darlington would be. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't want that there. Get rid of that. There's nothing really going on with that. Get rid of that as well. Darlington would be around here, but I'm going to get rid of this river because it's going to cause us havoc otherwise. So we'll get rid of that. Just flatten all this out. And then we've got a nice little space for Darlington there. So we can build a Darlington station. I'm going to build just a straight station for Darlington. Keep it simple. Anyway, to get the Steam mods on console. Yeah, there's a thing called mod.io, which has a few it has a few different I've lost my train of thought, hold on. Yeah, it's got some mods on it. However, not all of them are compatible because of the certification issues with Sony and things like that. So yeah, unfortunately, you won't get everything, but you'll get a few things on there. Could you do more stations? Bristol could do with more stations. It's the space of stuff, to be fair. There's not really much space in Bristol. Hold on, let me... You know, I know Bristol's got Bristol Parkway and things like that, but because of how close this, you got to bear in mind the scaling. This is like it's a megalomatic something map anyway, so things kind of need to be condensed. Like the maps that you'd see on your console would be tiny compared to this. Anyway, Darlington can go down here. Let's build Darlington. At one point, it's not going to let me build Darlington, but we'll build it. Build it. About there. It's not too big. Can I on? Someone said I have to do. Control Z doesn't work. How did your first short go for the new German route? So say that again, Leo City. I don't quite follow what you're saying. It needs to be smaller than that. Tiny. Yeah, just build a little city. Not too big. I'll do. That will do. And then we can put Darlington Station. Oh, I could put Darlington Station here. That could be perfect. There's a nice little spot there for Darlington. Ah, perfect. Look at that. Right, that could be Darlington. Darlington. Cool. How you doing, Ben? Hope you're doing well. And Isaac, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Mod list. Oh, I tell you what, we'll do that closer to the end because I'll be here all day. I'll get the main station built, and I've got about 150 mods installed, so I could be here all day. I am planning to do a YouTube video at some point, going through all my mods. So don't worry. At some point, we will definitely take a look. I just want to give me a bit more room there. Right. I've still got Newcastle to think about yet. Right. Stations, buildings, and I want a... What does Darlington Station look like? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at Darlington. Darlington Station. Oh, okay. That could be interesting. Darlington's a bit more like it's kind of like a King's Cross looking thing, isn't it? Right. You've just got Transport Fever 2. Nice one. Darlo mentioned. Oh, Darlo mentioned indeed. Don't you worry. Right, Darlington Station. I just kind of want to take a little look at what it looks like. So the station building. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, sweet. Oh, do you know what? That could be bloody perfect. And you've got bypass lines as well. Right. Okay, that's fine. I know what I'm going to do with that. Right, so I want a old style passenger station, 160 meters. I want about 4 platforms. Main building be medium sized. Yeah, we can just rotate that around. Catenary, yes. Cool. Right. Okay, I've got an idea. I've got an idea for this. That's all fine. Darlington uses underpasses, doesn't it? So we can do that, and we'll build that around about there. I think gives us a chance to gives us more than enough room to mess around with stuff there. So right, let's configure this sod then. So let me configure that. Get rid of that station build in, and then let's have a look. Buildings. That could look good, couldn't it? If I do maybe that. Could that be a good little Darlington station? And then we've also got to think about the canopies. We will bring in the canopies at some point, don't you worry. How can I get the 37 in Train Sim 6? I only have the ROG 37. Well, there you go. You got the 37. You on about the old version? There's a new one next to the old one. Yeah, we're not really going to focus about that too much, just because of scale. But I will build the bypass lines. Don't worry. I'm happy with where that is. But I want to build a road out the front. Like that. Let's build all that. Cool. Do that like that. That. Cool. Do that. That road's going to be a little bit awkward, so we can get rid of that for now. And then just sort the roads out, so that can just connect up to that like that. And that can connect up to there like that. Lovely. Right. Lovely. Then I want to get rid of that because we need to go straight north. Let's do that. And there's also a big hill that we need to get rid of. Get rid of that. Did you build North Allerton? No, there's no North Allerton yet. Liverpool would be sick. Liverpool's there. We've not done anything yet, but Liverpool's there. You got the Ultimate Station on mod. Oh, there you go. Got on PS5. Is it normal to play Train Sim World, then go back to BR and Roblox, and then back to Train Sim World, and keep switching? I mean, if I'm anything to go off, I'm always doing it, all the time. Right. So let's do configure. Right. I've got an idea here. I've got an idea because I think realistically. Hold on, let me have a look at Darlington Station. I think realistically, you would have. Hold on, bear with me. You'd have a big concourse like that, and that's kind of how you'd get out the station. But it don't matter. I'm gonna have kind of an element of realism, so I'm only gonna do one though for space reasons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build that. I'm not too sure what colour that is, to be fair. Is that the right colour? Looks a bit weird, that, doesn't it? It looks cool, though. Hold on, wait with me. Come on. Right. And I want to do that. Oh, no, I don't like that. Oh, no, I don't like that at all. Oh, sugar. Right. I don't like that at all. Bear with me. How we doing, Matteo? Hope you're doing well. You got to go. No worries, Zach. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciate it. Right, do that. And there's like a big wall on one side, but it's fine. It's all right. Don't worry. You just downloading the 22221 pack. Right. I want the platforms, and I'm just going to go basic and go with these ones. I know they're not quite right, but I like the way these look. Because then you do that, and they all kind of come together nicely. There you go. I want that, because then you've got your bypass lines. Then you've got your, like, something can come in and go down the Tees Valley there. And tracks. How do you have millions in the game? I tell you what, you'd think I'd be cheating, but I'm not. It's the flights, the planes. The planes earn loads and loads of money. It's actually quite a surprise how much money they earn. There you go, that's that. Cool. And then need to build some more platforms. Do that. And then I'm going to do tracks and high speed bypass lines. There you go. And those are the bypass lines. And then we can build, hold on. Need some canopies. Two seconds, people. Right, hold on. Where's the roofs? That. Ah, oh, no. Ah, crap. Okay, hold on. Oh, no. Ah, that's really upsetting. Okay, hold on. How does it work with mods? Oh, hold on. Wait a second, sorry. Causing a right palaver here. How does it work with mods? Well, kind of how any mods work in games, really. There's a lot. It's very mod dependent. So yeah, it's fun. I'll tell you what. I'm just going to do that. It's not quite right, but I also can't seem to quite figure out. I think that's fine, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna look weird otherwise. That'll do. That'll do. I also need to put a track back in there. How you doing, Dark X? Hope you're doing well. Class 756. Thank you for following. Much appreciate it. Yeah. So I'll show you once we've done this. There you go. Hold on. Cool. I think that'll do. I think that's pretty decent, to be fair. I haven't got any complaints with that. Could do putting some underpasses in. I'll tell you what, let me just get rid of... No, don't delete it. Oh my god. No, don't do that. Right. Let me get rid of that for now. I need to put some underpasses in, so let me just do that. Let's do underpass there. Underpass, underpass, underpass. Oh no. Crap. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, hold on. Get rid of that. Oh, I'm scared of deleting stuff because I don't want to break anything. I need an underpass. I don't like that. Just want a standard underpass. I don't like that it's doing that. It's weird that it's doing that. I mean, it's fine. No one will see it. It's okay. I don't care. It's taking too long. Right. Let's go back across. And then, where's the station thing? There it is. Right. Looks a bit weird, but it'll do. It'll do. And then I want a couple of platforms. I want like some new platforms because there is new platforms. There we go. Just as a little reference to the new platforms. There you go. Right, that is Darlington. What do you think, peeps? Do you download your mods from Steam? Yeah, Workshop. They're all Workshop mods. I don't get anything third party because if something breaks, then you kind of you've got a situation then. I'm actually really happy with that Darlington station. That's actually pretty sick. You've got your bypass. You've got your line that goes in there. Yeah, nice. That's cool. Right. Let's build some tracks. We need some high-speed tracks. Let's do that. You currently replicate in pardon me, Czechia. Nice. That sounds quite cool, to be fair. It's Chasey Bobby. Thank you for following. Much appreciate it. Right, where's my track? Oh, it's there. Right, okay. Could probably make that a bit straighter. Probably make that a lot straighter than that. Let me do. Nice. Look at that. Gorgeous. Right. Do that. Do that. Do that. Any 37. If you need to get, I think Tees Valley line is one that you'd need for the 37. I think. Look at that, perfect. Bloody I'm well happy with that. Really, really happy with that. Right. There's a lot of issues to contend with here to get into Newcastle, but we do need to get straight into the core of Newcastle, so I'm going to go. Newcastle's another curved station as well, isn't it? Newcastle's a fun one. So let's have a look at Newcastle. Newcastle. Jackie Boy, thank you for following, much appreciate it. Have you built Norwich yet? No, we've not gone there just yet. We are going to, but we've not quite made it yet to Norwich. Let's have a look at the station. Newcastle. Newcastle's such an awkward station because of how it is. Because you come in this way to Newcastle. So I'm not going to do it that way because we'll run out of room. But Newcastle is kind of like a curved station. You kind of curve in the city centre, then you come north out of it this way. I mean, actually, that could work. I don't know how, but that could work. Oh, maybe plop it there. Yeah, that could actually, that could be all right. Yeah, that could be quite funny. It's kind of, it's curving the wrong way, but that could be all right. There. Right, hold on. Let me build the stations again. Where's my buildings? We'll do a very similar thing to that. I'm only going to do 4 platforms for this, though. Kind of needs to go like that. Oh, it's going to be fun trying to navigate this thing though. There. If I put it there, it's kind of relatively easy to get in. And you've got them big bridges, haven't you? Yeah, we'll put it there. Yeah? Okay, cool. Right, that's fine. Hi, Richie. Do you think there is a better 801 under the H? Hi, Richie. I think there is a better 801 under the Hitachi IEP electric mod. I think you have. Yeah, probably. I've just got the basic one from the Steam Workshop. I've done it again. Yeah, I've just got the basic one, but I can look into different sound mods and stuff, see what I can find. Gosh, that's gonna be fun, isn't it? I'm gonna utilise that gap there. Entries. What have we got? It's kind of again basic sort of stuff. Can we fit that in? Hold on. Let's move that south a bit more. Pull it apart there. Can go like that. Right, configure. Oh, that'll do. I'm just fully demolishing Newcastle, but we'll figure it out. Rory, how are we doing? Hi, just going to start out an Xbox version. What's the best to start off? Just start off with a standard map. If you don't know the game too well, then I'd just start off with a small map and try and figure out the mechanics. Because obviously there's a hell of a lot to the game. There really is. So you do need to kind of take the time to know what's going on. So I'd start with like a small or medium-sized map for sure. There we go, that'll do. Actually, no, to be fair, I can move stuff along there, can't I? Can have a nice grand entrance like that. I know it's not that big, is it? Yeah, that'll do for now. And then you can come around here. Yeah, that could be nice. We can go back that way. Cool. Well, mate, I'm finally out of the wars. Had a full day of lots of food and banging sleep. Oh, yeah. Mate. Oh, it was a good time, though, wasn't it? Why was it doing that? Go. All right. No worries, mate. Not a problem. Do you have Cardiff on this map? Yep. We do indeed. The bridge needs to look pretty fancy, doesn't it? Bridge is sort of like... It's not really like that, is it? It's kind of more... It's kind of like one of them, isn't it? There we go. Nice. Right, let's carry on bringing that down. Is there Cardiff in this map? Yes, there is. Nice, there we go. Right, there is our there's our Newcastle. That looks alright, that, doesn't it? We need to come out of Newcastle and go up this way. Construction not possible, why? Why is construction not possible? Let me flatten all this out. Why are we using caps? No idea. No idea. I'm not using caps. You lot using caps. Oh, it's being really awkward, that, isn't it? Construction not possible? What the bloody hell do you mean construction not possible? Eh? Being well weird. There we go. Cool. Build a bit of a thing like that. Oh, my laptop's going to die as well. Love that. 1 second. Second. Right. We're getting it. We're almost at we're almost at Newcastle. This is progress for sure. Richie, I watched your video about Train Sim World 7 on YouTube, and good that you said Peterborough to King's Cross. It's just kind of a wish list thing, really, isn't it? The thing is, with the predictions, is obviously you could go pretty much anywhere with it, and it's like it's a good time of year to be able to show what I really want from whatever happens with Core. There we go. Right, now we've got to get up to Berwick upon Tweed. That'll be a bit easier. Berwick upon Tweed's quite simple. There we go. That's Newcastle. Now we can mess around with the intricacies of that. Cool. I'm not sure how to connect those back up now, but it's fine. I might just... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll build a bridge across there. There you go. Nice. Cool. Can I try and connect away? There you go. Bit of a traffic nightmare, but that'll do. I love it. This is going all right now. Do you have North Shields? No, it's not detailed enough to have North Shields. Like I say, the main thing with this is the scale of it all. We can pretend it's there, but as a city, it's not there. Now it's just trying to get through the bloody countryside here now. Right, let's try and get through here. Let's try and get through here. Is there many tunnels between... I don't think there is there? Let me... Tell you what, let me just do a... Do that sort of thing there. Try and do something like that. And then we can smooth it out then, can't we? You're train spotting whilst you're in the chat. Nice one. Someone saying they want to play some BR. Does it have NPCs? Yeah, I can. Once we're done building, once we get to Edinburgh around about half an hour, then we'll do some. We'll do like some spotting. Let's say, see what's about, see what we can see. But you do see people running about, which is quite cool. There you go, cool, and then we can just smooth some things out. So this is the thing really that I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure that I had enough money to mess around with all this, because I knew this was going to be very expensive. But the reason I've been able to do it is because plane travel's, well, really, really good for your money. When you have your face cam on YouTube, because my DJI doesn't recognise both. So you can't use OBS and TikTok Studio at the same time. Rory, with the 91 at Peterborough for Train Sim World 7. Yeah, it'd be cool. I think 91 would be really cool, to be fair, as a core thing. You know, if we ever did get East Coast Mainline, King's Cross to Peterborough, then I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't think we'll see that route. It's just too big of an undertaking. But if we ever did get that, and then we got 91 as a core, I think that'd be really, really good. You hoping for some more Czech maps in Train Sim World 7? Oh, we've just had 3 new subscribers on YouTube as well. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard, everyone. What do you think on SCS software bringing ETS2 and ATS onto console in 2027? I'm assuming that's when they're doing it. Yeah, all for it, 100%. There's a massive market on console that I've been wanting the truck simulators for a very long time. And for a while, they've had to just endure with on the road, which is all right. I'm not got much against that, but yeah, I can see the appeal of why people want it. This stream is stopping your withdrawals. What do you mean by withdrawals? It sounds a bit. Withdrawals from what? We've got a release date for Transport Fever 3. No, nothing yet. I played Transport Fever 2 for a good while, and now I'm away from my PC and I'm missing. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that comment. Oh, whoa. Yeah, hopefully Transport Fever 3 isn't too far away. You know, it's... Oh, there we go. You'd like to hope it's not far away anyway. Right. I think now that we've got that done, should we start putting on some trains before we carry on north, or should we just keep going? No, we'll keep going actually. Here, Mavs tram train will be in Transport Fever 3. You made a custom mod for a map in Transport Fever 2 for only London, and it's the whole of London. That sounds cool. That sounds really cool. We are doing the East Coast all the way up to Edinburgh. That's the plan. I'm trying to do it quickly as well so I can get all the stations in. Right, Berwick upon Tweed. What does that station look like? It's only a little station, isn't it, really? Yeah, it's a tiny little station. Is it kind of like an island station? Let's have a look. Berwick upon Tweed. It's only little, isn't it? Is it? Can't quite tell. Looks to me like it's only just got 2 platforms on it. Has it? Yeah, it's an island. Has it got bypass lines on it? I would imagine it does. What if the Class 91 does Peterborough to Doncaster instead? Who knows? Who knows? I'm focusing on Transport Fever 2 tonight. Right, whereabouts is this station? It's kind of just over the river, isn't it? Just over the... It's kind of like in this sort of area. Your next project's going to be making every single transport service. Oh, that'd be cool. Try and document it, because obviously Building Britain's done quite well. You should use the special route for York. Yeah, for some reason, I would love to do that, but I can't quite get the. So if I configure it, look, this is where you're telling. This is where I can do it now. For some reason, you can't put on Ultimate Station. You can't put any roofs on them, which is really weird. I don't know why. See, it's a bit strange. So in order to get the curved station, you can't really do much. But I can always, if there's always a mod that comes out and changes it, then I can do something. The bridge almost touches the station. That's good. Good to know. Mod support. I think there is something to do with mod support. I don't know the ins and outs of it though. I'm actually glad we've done this because we do need to go along the coast. I'm going to bring it like because it does go right along the coast, doesn't it? I'm just going to do a straight station for this. I just don't know how I'm going to do. It's 2 platforms. It's going to be interesting. I've no idea how I'm going to do an island platform. It's going to be really interesting. I'm trying to think. Is there a mod that lets you do island stations? Hold on. I'm going to look. I'm actually going to look if there's a mod that can do island stations. And whilst I do that, I will get things playing so you can see what's going on at Doncaster. There you go. Someone said about an Azuma, by the way. There you go. Also going to save. Yeah, save the map. Yeah, there is. I'm going to have a quick look on the mod thing on the workshop to see if I can get something like that resembles an island station, and think that'd be really good. Right, bear with me. Let me have a look. Have a quick little ganders. But it's not picking up anything it shouldn't be doing. That's fine. Right, so let me put that up here. Workshop. Island. Let's have a look. Island station, maybe? German stations, ultimate station, industrial station, modular station roof. What else have we got? Let's see. Doesn't say anything about island stations. Does anyone know what it'd be called? What the island station mod would be called? Where do you get your trains from? Although, are they available in the console edition? I think some of them are and some of them aren't. It's very difficult to know which ones are which. The mod IO can be quite funny because if there's things that are like what's that? Might download that actually because that might work. Yeah, mod IO is a funny one. Then you can't make an entrance. Yeah, but I can't. I want to. Island Station. Yeah, what's this? Island Station stairs. You didn't tell me about a limited mod from the in-game mod menu. Yeah, so the mod IO doesn't have everything that you need. You really want a Voyager. There's Voyagers in there somewhere. What's that there? Station models advanced. Ooh. Do I make any mods? No, I don't make any mods. It's called Transport Fever. Transport Fever 2. What's on the next page? Clacton Station. Curved station with bridge entry. Ooh, nice. Actually quite cool, that. Ooh. Ah. That could be quite cool. I'll subscribe to that. Is it just the ultimate station that has it? Matt, thank you for following. Much appreciate it. Yeah, so I've got Ultimate Station, but you can't really make... You can't really make a thing out of it. Can you show the station building? Yeah, I'm just quickly looking on the Steam Workshop for something, and I'll hop back into it. Bus train station. Let's have a look. Hub station models. It's a Mad Hatter's mod, I think, is that? That could be quite good. Oh, yeah. There you go. I've got one. I've got one. There we go. Right, close that down. We're back in the game. Yeah, so I'll just need to very quickly close the game. Or it might do what's it. I'm in it actually, hold on. Let me make sure I save it, of course. Save that. Cool. Bear with me. Got 23 people watching on TikTok and 16 people watching on YouTube. That's incredible. Right. Quick to main menu. Nice. Do you know anyone who makes mods? I know some people. I think I know. Well, I know of people, for example. Like, for example, there's like Mad Hatters and names like that. Have you ever done Reading and the surrounding area? Yes, we've done a bit of that. Let me load game. That one. Select options. So someone wanted to the mod list. I'm gonna slowly scroll. Hold on. Oh, that's not very slow. I won't go through all of them, but these are all the mods I've got. There you go. These are all the ones I've got installed. I'll keep going slower. Keep going slower. Lots and 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 lots of mods. I also need to close the game down so it brings in the new ones because they're not there. So let me do that. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. So let me just exit that. Right, so let me bring that back in. Bear with me. It's probably just downloaded some stuff again. We're back on. Yeah, we're back on. That's fine. That's fine. Right, load game. Select options. Oh, why are the mods not there? Okay, that's fun. Right, that's been annoying. Okay. Put that there. Exit. Bear with me a second. Bear with me a second. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Just a second, peeps. Ah. Okay, so it won't. Ah, it's downloading the mods. Okay, 2 seconds. Let me just do a quick be right back screen. You can still see me on here. Right. Whilst that's updating, I'll quickly get back. What does Deluxe Edition give you? Not really much on the PC. It's more of a PlayStation benefit. It gives you like a few extra trains, but if you've already got a PC, you don't really need to do it, but it goes cheap enough. You've got 1,000 mods on your game. If you did, I would ask for them to make a Class, Azuma and Voyager pack. Have you seen the 153 at Longbeck the other day? No, I didn't see it the other day. Not YouTube thinking this is Train Sim Mod 6. Well, it's getting more views than before, so I'm not going to complain. Full soundtrack of the Transport Fever, Train Fever games. Some exclusive vanilla trains. Is this just for trains? Is there buses? There's buses, there's aircraft, there's all sorts. There's absolutely loads going on in this map. I need to do just a stream showcasing it all, to be quite honest. Right, are we downloaded? We are. Right, let me get the game open again. We'll get back into it. Right. Are we back on? We're back on there. We need to get back on there. Cool, right. This is where it's not bloody worked again. Load. Oh, shit. I didn't know I could do that. That's good. Let's do delete, imagine. Select options. Hopefully these have installed. Looks like there's more there. Right. Island platform stairs. Okay, hub state. Was it that one? Yeah, that looked like one. There's that one as well. I think curve station with bridge entry. Yep. There's some other stuff there, but I'll apply them for now and start. Go. Nice. Put that up there. You'd love to see what the airports look like. Yeah, that's fine. Someone's saying about. Did you see Rory? To be fair, sorry, I'm trying to look at 2 different chats and also mess around with stuff in on Steam. So apologies. Are you gonna watch the Dovetail Direct? Of course I am. Of course I'm gonna. Kyle, thank you for following. Much appreciate it. Play the game and do London to Edinburgh, please. Ah, CS Photography, you've joined at the right time because that's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Right, I'm in. I'm in. First of all, oh, sneeze. I'm also going to save it there. PC is this? It's on Xbox though. You need a multi-monitor setup for everything. Yeah, I do. I do, to be fair, but that's just costs. It's costs I don't have. Right, let's carry on going. Right, so we've got York. York's fine. We can mess around with stuff. I can improve stuff as and where I need to. Darlington, nice. Right, we were doing it because I need to build Berwick upon Tweed. So I want to build it there. Pause that. Cool. Right. Is this going to give us any good stations now? Buildings. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Network. What's that? That could be something, couldn't it? Tracks 2. Is that what I've got just installed? Underground station. Generic. There you go. Curve station. Oh, look at the curve station. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's going to crash it, isn't it? Oh, it's going to crash it. Whoa. I thought it was going to crash then. That could be quite a good one, though. Actually, that could be really good. 160. Oh, it's not quite right, but that could work. Obviously, it's... Oh. You might need the Anarchy Build Anywhere mod. Right. Building. Oh, look at that. Now, I don't know how that's going to work. No, I don't want that. No. Catenary, yes. Standard track type, yes. Iron Bridge. No, I don't want to have... No. There you go. That could work. Will that work? I bloody hope so. Well, there you go. There you go. We've done it. We've bloody done it. How good's that? Hope you can connect to the two, though. Oh, you can't configure it in any way, shape, or form. That's fine. That'll do. We'll have a little look at Manchester. We've not built anything in Manchester just yet, but we'll have a little look. I do see your comments though. I'm focused on the East Coast today. Right, we've got Berwick there. Right, now I need to think about Edinburgh Waverly. That's the big one. That's the big monster one that we've got to think about. We've got to bulldoze a lot of Edinburgh to do it. I need to think how Edinburgh looks. How you doing, Toothless? Do you have the Flying Scotsman on a Mallard? I do indeed. I want to bring in some Scotsman services, to be fair. Train Spotter, I'm right. I've said I'll show you Manchester, but we're not doing anything in Manchester now. There you go. There's Manchester. It is there, but we're not doing anything with that yet. I need to, as Ramona says, we need to think about that. Someone wanted to see the planes as well. I might as well show you that before we get into things. There you go. Here's the planes. Once I built to Edinburgh, I can then get it playing. Playing, get it? In fact, I can get it playing now. I can do stuff in the background. There you go. There's the planes. Got that one there. I'll show you. Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. I'll show you what you want to see. Type in flying. There you go. There's Scotsman. We have got a 91 as well. We could bring a 91 into this as well, which could be quite cool. What else have we got? What else do you want to see train-wise? I can have a little look whilst I'm waiting. Console users are neglected on most games. It's getting better, though. It's getting a lot better. Someone said they wanted to see a Voyager. There you go. You've also got that the ones there. Azumas are there. Some to 800. There you go. We've got 66s. I would like to have... I need to find a 700, but I can't seem to find one. But there's a 319, I think. Possibly. 318. I can't remember which. I need to get a Thameslink train. Can I get the game on PlayStation? You can indeed. You can indeed. You could build a 43 from... come up to air. Could do. Yeah. Mallard. Is Mallard there? It's a Tycoon game, yes. I've had this... had this on my wish list for years. Is it the perfect transport Tycoon game at all? There is the third one coming out, to be fair. So there's Transport Fever 3 coming out soon. But obviously, as it stands, this is pretty decent. I don't have any issues with it whatsoever. Can we do some train spotting? Once we've built up to Edinburgh, yes. I'm just cautious of time. There is a really good 319 mod, but no 700. I'll keep an eye out for that. That's a good idea. Right, I'm going to carry on. I want to get to Edinburgh before I stop. You're sat on a Voyager right now, on a Sunday night as well. I feel really sorry for you. Right, Edinburgh's going to be quite basic for now, and I'm going to expand on it. So where's Edinburgh Station? Edinburgh Station, where's it gone? Anybody else a station? There it is. So it's got... Right. This is going to be quite basic for now. How you doing, Holly Red Dwarf? Hope you're doing well. Can I see what locos you have? Oh, there's absolutely loads. Let me build... Let's get Edinburgh done first. And then I'll start looking at different things. We were almost there. Once I've done Edinburgh, I'll start looking around places then, because we've done the East Coast mainline at that point. Look at the size of this bloody hill. How am I supposed to contend with that? Can I just get rid of it? Gosh. I think that's an half a seat that we've just got rid of there. Get rid of all that. God, this massive bit here, isn't it? Just get rid of all that. We need space. Get rid of all that. We're getting somewhere with it. How you doing, Capdo? Hope you're doing well. Right, we're getting somewhere. Right. To be fair, Edinburgh's a bit of a sunken station anyway, isn't it? Because it goes underground. That's a good shout, actually, thinking about it. Let me... Buildings... trying to think what we can do here. Give it six platforms. If I was to then do, it needs about 8 platforms to be fair. Then it needs to be massive. There's Edinburgh Waverly. Do that. Put it there. Nice, cool. And then I'm gonna go through here. So that's Edinburgh. Obviously it doesn't look much like Edinburgh at the minute, but that's Edinburgh for now. I'm trying to think what Edinburgh looks like. Cart and Jack, thank you for following, much appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. We've had 3 new subscribers. Wow, we're going up quickly on YouTube. It's got like oh no, actually, hold on. Trying to think. It's like sunken into the ground. Have you done Scarborough? Scarborough's there, Jack. But it's not. It's not like what's the word? It's not good. It's not. It's like been. It's spawned in, but you can't. I've not done anything with it yet. I do plan to. I'm gonna bulldoze all this. Do all this because then it goes on the ground, doesn't it? You go straight on the ground out of Edinburgh. So let's do all that. Bring this in again. Plonk it there. What's the configurability of it? Oh, nice. Right. So I'm gonna give it for now. What's that? It's gonna have a basic sort of thing like that. Hello. That's gonna be Edinburgh Waverly for now. What? Oh God. Why is it building that? Why is it doing that for? Right, there we go. Vault, thank you for following, much appreciate it. Right, that can be Edinburgh Waverly. I'm gonna mess around with the inside because all the insides are interconnected, isn't it? So I can mess around with that at some point. In fact, I might just do it now. Richie was on a 220 going to Derby, and this woman took all the leg room and she stunk. Great. That's fantastic. That's brilliant. Thank you for that insight in insight to what happened at Derby. Right, now I want to. I'll tell you what, because there's the outside stations as well, isn't there? So I'm going to do that, and that's going to become like an indoor bit. If you did a 5-circle, try build houses and make a Culdi. Good shout, good shout. Where can I get this game? All sorts of places. Steam, PlayStation, Xbox. I think it's on as well. Oh, there you go. Island entrance. That's good. going to do that for now. That's like the central bit. Cool. Oh, it needs to be a bit bigger, doesn't it, really? Actually, hold on. Hello. Yeah. Hold on, peeps. Let me just. I'll be right back. Won't be a second. And do that. Right, we're back. We should hopefully be back in the game. Let me know if you can hear me all good. And then, yeah, should be all good. Right. 2 seconds. How are we doing, Rex? Hope you're doing well. How are you doing? If you do 5 circle, try build. Oh yeah, have you put some train depots in? Yeah, there's Doncaster. There's I'm doing Neville Hill. There's quite a few, to be fair. Can you make the branch to Cowdenbeath? You will need to build Cowdenbeath, but it might be a bit small. If you do, go ahead. How you doing, Bristolian? Michael Beans, thank you for following, and taking something like that. T-size having a Parmo. Gene wants to call Marcus. That's fine. I'll call you Marcus. You do very well. That's good to hear, Rex. That's good to hear. Right, we need to. I don't know what platforms these are. Oh, there you go. That's what they are. Let's expand them. Do that. Them ones. I mean, to be fair, we didn't actually need to really expand them, but it's fine. Do that. Cool. And then get rid of them as well. Cool. Right. So that's that. And then I need to... Bristol could do with some more stations. Yeah, I agree. If I have space for them, I might think about it. There's just... The stations are so big and the map's so small. So it's trying to fit them all in is a bit of a difficult task. Right, I need... Oh, hello. That's alright. That's actually alright, to be fair. I need to find... Wherever it's gone. Manhattan Platforms. King's Cross. I'm going to give it a Euston roof. Could do that instead. Could do. Oh, that works nicely, doesn't it? Actually, that's actually quite nice. Yeah, it's alright, is that? Nice. And then the outside. I mean, technically the outside's got a big wall on it, but that's fine. Yeah, it's cool, that. I like that. How far you got? We're currently in Edinburgh, so quite a bit north. Just a bit north. Alright, I want to start with a difficult bit. To be fair, I need to give this a frontage, don't I? What does the front of Edinburgh Station look like? I know it goes up to the road. So I'm trying to think what does the side look like. It's kind of like not very inventive, is it, around the front? Let's have a look. Kind of just drops down, doesn't it, really? So let's have a look. I love it in City Trains, it's very good. It has moving bogies and tilting. Loving the build of Darlington. Yeah, once I've done this, I'll show you all the ones we've done. That's good. That's a good shout. We could do one of them. I want to see what we've got that we could use as a frontage. I might just do like a very basic, something like that. To be fair. Because it is quite basic, isn't it? You just kind of drop straight down. Just do that for now. That'll do for now, I think. Ah, if only that were the other way around. Oh well, I can fix that. Remember that Woking? Jockey showed me the livery he made to celebrate 3 years of the channel. Where do you think we should train spot? What's your closest and your safest area? Right, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that for now. Right. Let's try and get this all connected up then. So let's do, because I might put a monument there. So let's do that. Ah, no, what am I doing here? Hold on, tools, tracks. Where's that thing? That. could use that. That's a good shout, isn't it? I want it to be... Hold on. Don't need it to be that long. Length. 75. Yeah, that could be a good shout, actually. Let me do... Like, I know it would go into a thing, but then they get really funny. You know my areas for train spotting. Are you watching Dovetail Direct? I certainly will be doing. How you doing, Callum? Have you doing well? Have you done Southampton yet? Southampton. In fact, yes, we have done a bit of Southampton. It's not very detailed though. Out of all the stations in the UK, which one is your favourite aesthetics-wise? York, probably York, Newcastle, or Bristol Temple Meads. They are really, really nice stations. Right. Collision. What's that colliding with? Just them. Get rid of them then. Get rid of them. Beautiful. Look at that. Nice. So that's it going underground. And then that would be, for now, that's where I could put like a... I think I could put the gallery, the art gallery up there. Yeah, it's going very well, thank you, Callum. Sorry, I'm very focused. I want to get this Edinburgh done because I want to make sure. Let me. There we go. Do that. Do that. Once I've got this Edinburgh done, I'm gonna take 5 minutes. That's not quite exactly perfect, to be fair. Go. Right, hold on. Perfect. Nice. Murphy, thank you for following. Much appreciate it. You're doing well. I'm missing a little more puff, so don't forget my place of work. Or I might just conveniently forget about it. Nah, we'll see. We'll see if we've got room for it. The scale is not that great, so it's the map's great, but because of the way that the game, it's not 1-to-1. It's like 1-to-1000. And to try and build every single station exactly to spec and every single part of the UK exactly to spec could be quite a challenge. Yeah, I'll do it for now. I think that's all right that way. Right, Edinburgh's now built roughly. I need to connect it through there, and then we need to carry on down to Berwick, and then do that. Morpeth is around. Hold on, let me. You go and train spotting as it gets me out of the house, and it is a good use of time. Where you going to your local station, are you? This has been a really fun stream, to be fair. Catch you later, Rory. Thanks for coming in. Why don't you live stream Nürnberg to Ingolstadt? I just didn't have time, to be fair. We'll train spot at... I'll get some trains going, and we'll train spot somewhere. Morpeth is... Where's Morpeth? I always forget where Morpeth is. You're going to Radley. Morpeth is just north of Newcastle. Just north of Newcastle, right? So you'd need. We could probably fit in a Morpeth station, actually. We could fit some on along the way, but they probably won't do anything. But we can add some in, because I want to add some. Right, I'll go through what we've done, and then we'll connect it all up. So this is Edinburgh Waverly. Looking gorgeous, as it does. And then I'm going to connect it up to Berwick, which is an island platform. I've been informed. So now that's there. There you go. Going to need to connect that up to Newcastle, which is this one. Newcastle. You can't put any things on it. I might try and see what we can do. From Newcastle, it goes then south, which is all connected to Darlington. This is Darlington Station I've built. We bypass lines and whatever else. Your brother broke his jaw yesterday. That sounds extremely painful. Darlington, and then we go down to York. We've got York there, which looks very nice. We've got an improved Leeds. There you go. And then as of now, we've got Doncaster, which is looking quite nice. So yeah, it's doing all right. It's doing all right. Is this map? So now I think we need to connect it all up. I think that sounds good to me. So I'm gonna need to do that whole thing again here of make it go underground. So let me do that. Make sure it can connect up both ways. Give that 100 meters. Go 95. Cool. And that's in there. Oh, that would have been perfect if that would have worked. Hello Richie, finally home after my incredibly long trek from York to London. It's not that long, to be fair, it's about 2 hours. But sounds like you had a good time. Can I change the radius of this? No, I don't think I can. Oh, God, that looks awful, doesn't it? Right. Ow. Do 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 do. Ow. Can't really buy locos. My shelves are already full, and I have a cat. Let me change the length of that. Boom. Perfect. That'll do. There we go. That's Waverly. Done. Dusted. Actually nice looking, to be fair. And now we can bring it all back together. Like that. That looks a bit questionable, but it's fine. It's okay. Put these roads back up. that going to just drop off the face of the earth? Yeah. Not surprised. Let me... There you go. Cool. I might put a castle up here, to be fair. That could be quite fun. Right. Cool. To get to Radley, I get the bus into town and get my deal from Sainsbury's and then get another bus. They take so long to bring out free. Oh, trust me. It'll be good once it's out. My class 180 GC broke down, so I got another one which broke down, and then going on a third one where the driver said you'll be going nowhere today. Ah, dear. It should have been. Took more than 6 hours because overhead line equipment poles fell onto the track at Stevenage, so the East Coast Main Line was screwed. Had to get an EMR and St Pancras from Sheffield, which was 2 hours on a bus. When did you go? Yesterday or today? Waverly looks great. Thank you. Just gave a like. Thank you very much. Much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, just had loads of new subscribers. Thank you everyone for coming in and subscribing. Much appreciate it. Can you build Aberdeen? Yes, it's there. We've got a long way to go before we get there, but it's on the cards. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I need to figure out how to get from there through here and on to there. That's gonna be fun. But that's a task for another day, I think. I think for now we'll just focus on getting it all connected up, and I want to get some trains on it. Let's do that. Cool. It's been really fun doing this though. Really appreciate it. Thank you all for coming in. Apologies, I can't fully keep up with the chat. As you can imagine, this is very, very interactive. So trying to get to every comment can sometimes be slightly challenging. I need to get out from here somehow. I have no idea how. Just use the roader's guide. There you go. There we go. That's very interesting. It's fine. It's okay. It's a slight little gap in the world, but I can fix that. It's okay. Do you have Bradford? We do indeed have Bradford. Where are you right now on your East Coast mainline build? We have literally just got to Edinburgh. Look at that. I've got to neaten it up in places. I'm just connecting all the lines up now, just to make it look nicer. And once we've done that, it's a bit strange like that, but I can fix that at a later date. It's fine. Where do we go from here now? There we go. Let's go up here like that, and then up there like that. Cool. Keep it going through there. Oh, too much slope. Okay, that's fine. Oh. It will do one somewhere. Tell you what, I can reconnect that up somehow at some point. You travel today. You left at 2 p.m. You have your freight transport and equipment ready for this. We need to do some 158, 170 formations. Yeah, that's a good shout. Did you see someone sent 500 quid to iShow Speed? Yeah, it'd be good, wouldn't it? It'd be good if you could, if I could get 500 quid just for sleeping. It's difficult for me to. Do you know what? It's unlike Train Sim World where you can kind of just relax with it, because you got the train going. With this, I am very much mindful that I've got a lot to do. Well, I'll have a little look at Bradford in just a second. Just finishing off this. There we go. I'm almost done, to be fair. Once we get all this built, I can get it played then. Have you seen the lead style roof mod? Hold that thought. Hold that thought, because I've got something to show you if you've not seen it already. Right, I think we're all connected. Look at that. And the bridge is a little bit weird there, but we're all connected. That is the East Coast Main Line, fully built, I think. Yeah, there you go. East Coast Main Line's done. I'm going to add a train onto it, but first things first. Bradford isn't there. Tell you what I'm going to do. Should I call that Leeds and Bradford? Because it's kind of amalgamated into one. Or I could build like a Leeds. No, it's alright. I'll add in Bradford at some point. Somehow. I'll figure it out, but I'll add in Bradford. Right. Yeah, Leeds style roof. There you go. Leeds style roof. I'm going to get it playing as well. I've updated all this. Got the zoomer in there. Have you done Southampton? Southampton somewhere. It's not very good, is Southampton. This whole area needs a bit of work, in my honest opinion. I would like to mess around with this and rework this. Do we have the underground? No, not yet. Someone asked about the BML. Not quite. I want to focus on the south at some point. That says Chatham. I'm going to change that to say Medway, because that's kind of everywhere. You know, you got Chatham, whatever else. And then I'll have a little pan around, see what you want to see. We need to get down here at some point. At one point, we will do voyages from Penzance all the way up to Aberdeen. That is the idea. That is certainly the idea. Bristol, Cardiff, Gloucester, Hereford, Swansea, Fishguard, Aberystwyth, Shrewsbury, Holyhead, Conway, Chester. Better than what I can do on Transport Fever. I get distracted. Yeah, this map mod, it's called Delta something or other. It is an actual. This is a map mod that I'm editing, which is cool. You've got Crewe there. Birmingham, Coventry's a massive mess. Got Leicester, Nottingham, Derby, Liverpool, Manchester, Preston, Leeds, York there, Scarborough, Doncaster, Lincoln, Norwich is there, Cambridge, Ipswich, Southend, Stevenage is there too. Obviously Leeds, whatever, Darlington, Middlesbrough, Sunderland, Newcastle. I might add in Lancaster because there's loads of space around here, so I might add in Lancaster, Carlisle, Dumfries, Stranraer, Ayr, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Berwick-upon-Tweed, Stirling, Perth, Dundee, Aberdeen, Elgin, Inverness, Wick is up there as well. Somehow you meant to get stuff from there, from Orkney. Stornoway is there. Fort William. I'm really not looking forward to getting trains through here. I won't lie. Quinton, how are we doing? Hope you're doing well. We've got Belfast, Dublin, and yeah, that's pretty much everything. So should we get some trains on it? Should we? We're gonna get a train route going, I think. I think that sounds like a plan. So I'm going to extend the line that is ECML. To be honest, I wish they added some sports DLC for like special routes happening for games. Someone says I'm cringe and weird. Fair enough. Whatever. So we'll do that. We'll do King's Cross. We'll do King's Cross to Edinburgh. There you go. Edinburgh. Let's do that. Cool. So now that line I can now edit. So let's do that. York. Then I want to add station. In fact, no, I'm gonna get rid of York. Add station. Oh bollocks! Hold on. Add station York. Add station Darlington. Add station Newcastle. We'll add Berwick-upon-Tweed. And then Edinburgh Waverly. There you go. Go back down the line. Berwick. Newcastle. Darlington. York. And then it's going to go fast through Doncaster. Why not? How you doing, gaming? If you do well. Sorry if I'm begging. No, if I'm honest, I'm just focused on this. That's all it is. And then for the train manager, ECML. Cool. Let's get that train, duplicate it, and put the. Let's get rid of that one. Actually, let's sell that one off. Let's duplicate it and let's put that on East Coast mainline to Edinburgh. So wherever that train's going to be. That's coming out of Doncaster. Oh, gorgeous. Perfect, that. There you go. Let's go. Let's watch this go. What's this? Man, this is Transport Fever 2. I'm doing a series where I'm building Britain in it. Oh, I'm getting loads of bloody subscribers on YouTube. We've had about 20 come through, so welcome aboard everyone that's come along. Right, here we go. Is this made by Dovetail? No, this is made by Urban Games. Right, let's speed things up a bit. Let's go. Let's bloody do it. East Coast mainline time, peeps. You spotted a pacer, yep. If there is a one-to-one Edinburgh map, I might do routes like Lothian buses. Yeah, there's loads on the Steam Workshop, to be fair. I just wanted a whole UK one. Right into York. This could be a really good route, to be fair. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Let's go. How do you get mods on that game? All from Steam Workshop. They look a bit weird, but don't ignore them, it's fine. You've been to York, it's a lovely place. I'm not far from York, I actually like York, it's alright. Here we are coming into Darlington. Oh, we're not stopping at Darlington for some reason. Oh, we are. We're stopping here. Okay. I don't think they'd do that in real life. They wouldn't do. I'll fix that. Don't worry. Do you have multiple chats? Yeah, I'm live on TikTok as well. I didn't expect YouTube to be so busy, so I'm very surprised. We've got around about 15. We've got around collectively about 40 people watching. Here we are crossing the bridge into Newcastle. There you go. Cool. This is Newcastle. We've got an APT running as a replacement for a Taurus in my Czechia recreation. Why do they call the 43 that someone... why do they call the 43 that sometimes operates some Great Western... What's going on here? I don't know why it's doing this. You shouldn't be doing that. Hold on, let me send that back. Let's sort the line out. Very one tweet. Ah, I see the issue. I see the issue. Hold on, bear with me. Let me get it back into Newcastle. Well, this is going to be slightly messy. Okay. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me a second. Let me just pause that there. I'm gonna have to run a few trains just to make sure it's all working all good. But let me do that. I realised what the issue was. It needs to at Edinburgh Waverly. I don't know what platform it comes into, but you need to make sure that everything's connected. Let's do that. Oh, that's annoying. So there you go. Me. Cool, there you go. There's a train spotting system in the game. Yeah, I know. This is kind of... I'm not staying stationary. I'm looking at the East Coast mainline. Right. I think, hopefully, that's fixed that. Edinburgh Platform 4, apparently. But I want it to come into Platform 5. Can it do that? I might struggle doing that. No. Oh, yeah, you're okay. That's fine. Makes sense. Go to 6. Berwick upon Tweed Platform 2. It doesn't like that. Why doesn't it like that then? It doesn't like something somewhere. I see. Right, okay, yeah, I see the issue. I see the issue. You've got to think about everything here, to be fair. Got to think about absolutely everything. There you go. That should be better. No. It's fine. Can you run a freight train? Oh yeah, we'll get some freight going at some point. Have you done Durham yet? No, we haven't yet. Durham isn't in my build, but I am going to bring it in at some point. I'm just connecting up the ones I've got so far, and then I'll add in Durham and some other big stations as well. So hopefully now that should be all good, I think. So if I turn that around, I hope that works. You can train spot, yes. I want to just take a little look at what this... Oh, there you go. So I can... There we go, off we go. You can technically, if you want to, do that. I don't know how to go up and down. There you go. I'm trying to go up so you can see a bit better. There you go, that'll do. There you go. So in this game you're building real life stations. Yes, it's a map that's based off the UK, but it's scaled down. That's the idea. Can you continue the line all the way to Inverness and Aberdeen? We'll certainly look at doing it. I won't be doing it today. Whoa, look at floating people. I certainly won't do it today. I don't like that view. It's not nice. Yeah, we'll certainly do it at some point. I won't be doing it today. Do you have Edinburgh Airport? Yes. It's in the wrong place. Also, don't worry about this. I'll fix this. Could you build Ellesmere Port Station? Oh, I might struggle with that one. Little intermediate stations are more difficult. It's more like the big stations like your Birmingham, London, whatever else. Here we go. Coming into here. And then eventually, I will also build up... I'll also build up ScotRail services. And then we'll go to Glasgow. I'll need to build a central, and I'll also need to build a Queen Street. Especially since the Durham, you go through a viaduct. Is there a train spotting system in the game? Why is it going on the wrong way? I don't know why it's going on the wrong way. It's weird that it's doing that. It's very weird that it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. It's got confused. It's got very confused. How many DLC have you got? DLC, not much. In terms of what I've got mod-wise, about 150 mods, which is pretty nuts, to be fair. Have you got Chester train station? Haven't got a train station in Chester just yet, but we've got Chester. Durham might be difficult, to be honest. I can put it in, but it might not be, you know, absolutely fantastic. Look at that. There we go. Wonder if they have an Edinburgh Trams mod. They do, yes, I have seen that. On my server, I've got 1,125 mods. Ah, this has got room to grow. Got an idea. Got an idea. Got an idea, peeps. Let's do a bit of a... Ah, why's it done that? Hold on. Why's it done that? Look at this. I don't know how to lift the camera up. Is there a way to lift the camera up and down in this view? Because I can't seem to do it. Let's rotate. Let's look up. Oh, there you go. There you go. Done something. I don't know why are you doing that? Alright, anyway. It's fine. It's okay. It's a bit broken. I need to fix it. I don't know what's going on there. In fact, I do want to fix it because it's winding me up. Let me figure out what's going on there then. So why is it doing that? Why is it being weird? It just won't go that way. Go on, go back. Something's wrong with the line somewhere, I reckon. Right. I'm gonna... Berwick upon Tweed's being weird, so I'm gonna get rid of it for now. And then here, I'm going to add... You can add, like, go vias. Oh, that's cool. So let me do that. So, between Newcastle, it needs to go via... Has it been weird? It's been annoying. That's what it's been. That. I hope. And on the way back, is to go via that one. Right. Hopefully that fixes it. Hopefully that fixes it. Your dad's getting a new car tomorrow. Isn't the Edinburgh tram CAF free, which is already in the game? I think so. Have you got Kilmarnock? No, but we've hardly touched Scotland. So if I add that in now. Which one? Which one's which? Yeah, that's fine. Edinburgh. Platform 1. Okay, now hopefully it does. If it. Why is it being weird? Why is it doing that? Right, that's so frustrating. I don't know why it's doing that. That's really, really weird. Is it because it's... Right, hold on. Hold on. Being very bizarre. It's almost because it's... Is it coming to the... Yeah, that's it. It's coming to the dead end platforms. Right. We can fix this. We can fix this. Hold on. Bear with me. We'll get there. We'll get there. You've got about 700 mods. That's nuts. Hold on. This is very much upsetting me, so... I know why it's being weird now. I know why it's being weird. It needs to have... that. And that. Cool. That can go to... There, we just got to focus. Cool. I can do that. Cool. Right, we've got it. We've got it. Right, Richie, I'm off. Got a busy day tomorrow. Getting up early. Hope you have a hope to catch you in the next stream. Of course, Rex. You take care. Of course. I'll mention what I need to mention. You know what, but I'll mention it soon. Hello, Catalin. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for following. Much appreciate it. Mason, thank you for following. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Do you need to change the platform? No, do you know what it is? Because it's overhanging. It's getting confused. So now, hopefully, it's fixed. Perfect. Look at that. Right. Uh-oh. Right, let's get on board. Let's get on board. And let's go down to... What was it? X. Come on. Perfect. Look at that. Let's go. There we go. We've got it. We've got it. Cab view all the way down to King's Cross. Let's go. An intercity or regional train would be more profitable. Same origin and destination. There we go. You can do a couple of tone things as well. Spider-Man Homecoming is brilliant. Have you watched the new one yet? When you do Glasgow, will you have a mini Glasgow subway? Yeah, go on in. Why not? Right, into Berwick. Here we go. This is what we've been wanting. What do you think, Cal? What do you think of it? This has been really, really fun. Catch you later, called GD. Much appreciate it. Again, so apologies I've not been able to fully read every single comment. Obviously, focusing on the game, ignore that it's right-hand traffic. You know, focusing on this game, I haven't got much time to focus on the chat and whatever else, but I am certainly trying to. But you've all been absolutely splendid. We've had loads of new subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic. It's still going. It's still going absolutely mad. Absolutely bonkers. Here we are coming into Newcastle. When we do a freight train, can you do Darth Vader? That would be epic. I can't control the horn. I don't think anyway. Oh, I can? Oh! Right, here we go. I didn't know you could do that. That's well bloody cool. Can't wait to get up to the Berwick area for the East Coast. Oh, we've just gone through Berwick. I'll show you again. Have you made Woking yet? No Woking yet. Here we go. Bypass lines. I don't like that it does that. We'll fix that. Don't worry. Ryan, thank you for following. Much appreciate it. We'll go back, Ryan. It's all right. You watched Brand New Day with your dad on Thursday and you loved it. You just... The old poster's doing well on there. I think, isn't it? Here we are coming into York. There we go. It's doing really well on TikTok. It must be TikTok that's driving it. I think you'll like making Berwick. Got a lot of history around it. Yeah, Berwick's there. We've tried to awkwardly here. Freight train. There you go. Here's some freight. Nice. Yeah, watch all the Yeah, I binge watched all the Spider-Mans from Homecoming, all the way through. Yeah, bypassing. So now we're straight through to King's Cross. Charlie, thank you for following. Much appreciate it. We've hit the follower goal. Bloody hell! Didn't realise we'd done that. We'll smash through it. Yeah, whilst we're flying through, let me change the goal. Might as well. I didn't think we'd hit that many followers. Oh, look at us going quick. Whoa! Oh my goodness gracious me. Wow. There's a 37, yes. We've got a 37 in the game. Look at us go! Wow. Can you put more trains on the same? Yeah, why not? Well, now that we've done the bulk of it, I'll start messing around with a few more like intricacies and whatever. Giving it the beans. I can't do the horn now. There we go. And into St Euston's Cross. There we go. Should we go back up north? It's a good little service, that, actually. There's plenty of people on it. I'll need to be fair, I'll need to mess around with the signalling because I've only got one train at the minute. Signalling's where it gets funny. No, there is a sound mod. I know, I didn't know that, to be fair. Let's go back north. Looks like you're going very... Yeah, this is sped up to 2 times. Oh, we're stopping at Stevenage for some reason. Need the UK signals pack. Yeah, I've got it, but how does that work? Does it just automatically change them? Or do I have to go through and change every single signal? Oh, it'll just automatically change it. I do have the mod, but I've not installed it because I didn't think I'd have to. Yeah. Right, fast through Peterborough. There we go. Wow, it's bumpy around here, isn't it? Whoa. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. It's having a moment. There we go. Through Donny. Keep going north. Ah, this is a good little service this as well. I think it's earning some good money. Proper Ben, thank you for following, much appreciate it. Hey buddy, this game looks brilliant. Can you build a city? Which city are you looking to build? Wow, look at this. Wow. Incredible amount of people here. Right, there we go. I think that his jobs are good, and I want to slow that down a little bit. That's earning an absolute killing. Right, let's see where people want to go to, because we need to start now doing signalling. So that's the next bit to do. Lucas, thank you for following, much appreciate it. They do a long boy 37. Right, we need to. Right, signals. Let's do signals. So we need to have signals doing that. Try and make stuff that's going north that way. And there's stuff going south that way. There we go. Do you also build every building? No. Oh, absolutely. I haven't got time for that. I don't think it'd be big enough either to do that. I ought to build signals north of... Yeah, that's fine. Build a signal there. You should get a mod from the workshop for UK signals. Yeah, someone's just said that, to be fair. I think I've got it. Hold on. Let me save what I've done. Save. Yeah. You can so I've been building the tracks. I build bus routes, I build airports, bus stations, things like that. But it's transport links. That's transport links like motorways and trains and stuff like that. That's mainly what I've been doing. What was I gonna do? Quick to main menu. Oh, hello. What happened there? Right, load game. Select options. Yeah, I've got a UK signals pack somewhere. UK light signals. That's the one, isn't it? Cool. Start that. Do the cities grow themselves? Yes. City Skylines 2, same thing, but without the buildings. Pretty much, yeah. I'd say the mechanics of like public transport are probably better, and like bus routes because you can connect suburban areas. To be fair, like I say, I'm doing a UK wide map, but if you was to do a basic map, then yes, you could probably recreate full cities for sure. We had loads of new subscribers on YouTube. I really appreciate everyone coming in and showing you support. Right, so what does the UK signals do then? Will it automatically change them all? I'm confused what you actually... So, in this particular map that I've spawned into, this is a map mod from the Steam Workshop. These cities here, they are... If you was to jump into a basic map, you will get like a square or like a rectangle of world, let's say, and it will generate randomly. Think of it like Minecraft. Think of it like Minecraft. It will kind of randomly generate a town or a country or a region. And then, once you do that, you then connect them up with like roads and whatever else. And basically, the first things first, you've got industries, like, or... there's a lot to it. You need to like take some time, but you've got like industries. So you've got like a coal mine there. You've got a forest there. You've got ore mine there. There's oil refineries down there. There's all sorts of different things, and basically there's like a formula. So for example, you can see that this needs oil to make fuel. No, this needs raw oil to make crude oil. And then you need to take this to like a petrol producing place. If I can find one. Really good examples down here, to be fair. So you can see oil refinery, whatever else. And then this all gets transported over to Birmingham via freight. By freight train to a fuel refinery. So then you've got to turn oil into gas, into fuel. The fuel then goes to wherever needs fire symbols. Like Leicester, for example, you connect up with like road freight or rail freight, something like that. And then so that's your freight side, and you can see each city needs two things. So like Shrewsbury needs bricks, Chester needs fuel and bread. You know what? The industries could be better. I won't lie. But then after you've done that, you've then got your public transport. So with your public transport, so Doncaster, for example, we've built a Doncaster station in the middle. This is cool. Look, there you go. This is that's taking plastic to Birmingham. So then once you've done that, you then have got to connect up all your different things, and then you basically then build train stations, but then your train stations need to be connected up to a bus route, which then goes around your cities. So like, for example, this one, Doncaster hasn't, but like London or whatever have like have a bus network that connect up, so you're transporting people around the city, and then they're going to wherever, so they'll go to so they'll use railways to get into city. And if you want them to go from one side of the map to the other, then you got a plane. There's a hell of a lot to it. There really, really is a hell of a lot to it. But I've been playing this for about 18 months to 2 years, and it's took me. I'm still learning stuff. Have you done near Herefordshire? Yeah, we've done some stuff in Herefordshire. There's a lot of mods and places for this game. Can we drive the 37? I mean, we can try if you want. How many airports do you have? We have 3 airports. We've got Heathwick, which is Heathrow and Gatwick. We've got Belfast, and we've got Edinburgh. I want to build one up here somewhere, just to get up to the north. There is also a mod called a wayport, and with a wayport, you can also fly planes off the map as if they were going abroad. So yeah, there's a hell of a lot to it. Did you start in Bournemouth or Dorset? We started in London, pretty much. We started there. Have you done EMR? No, not yet. I want to do the Midland Main Line at some point. If I would load this map, my laptop would probably overheat. Well, yeah, I'm currently streaming to YouTube, TikTok, and running this. I'm surprised it's still going. Is there Filey Beach? No. No, but I can make like a little Whitby up here. Have we done the overground? No. No, we're not done the overground. I am thinking about doing... Look, London is massive. You should ride a train and show us the map so far. North East, we have literally just done the full East Coast Main Line in the cab. So if you want to re-watch that, go ahead to YouTube, because this is being streamed on YouTube, and you'll be able to watch this straight after this. The whole thing of me building from Doncaster up to Edinburgh, you'll be able to re-watch. Do like a mini circle line for the underground. Could be a good shout, yeah. Great Yarmouth isn't there, it's over here. Have you done Wakefield? No, but I would like to. I might put like a little fake station for Wakefield Westgate around here somewhere. Have you got buses on it? Yep, we've got loads of buses. Buses I need to do more work on. But I'll try and find a bus if I can. We'll go into Birmingham. Where there will be buses around here somewhere. In fact, the best place for buses is London. How long is the how long in time is the travel? Well, we've just done it. It took about 2 minutes to get from London to Edinburgh. Yeah. Got some buses. There you go. My buses have actually got a system to them as well. So each region of the UK is a different number. So for example, London and the southeast is the 100 series. The southwest is the 200 series. Wales is like 300. Birmingham and the Midlands is 400. So on and so forth. So you'll see that like bus route 104, for example. And as I build them up, I'm doing that. Wales is there, yes. I like watching your TikToks of the map. I heard you have a Heathrow Express tram train. We do indeed. I'll have a little look around. Now that I've done what I needed to do, I'll have a little look around. There you go. There's the planes. The planes earn a lot of money. There you go, look. Bus 101, South London Loop. There's the tram train there, look. Haven't checked in this since your long forms on building this map. How's progress going? Well, we've just done the East Coast main line. We've done a lot. TS2K24, welcome and hope you're doing well. Haven't played this in a while. You should play it again. Out of all the forms of transport, which one's your favourite? Got to be the trains. You can also see I've got mods that show that they're actual like TfL buses, and that's Croydon trams. This is acting as like the Elizabeth line. I could change this to the Elizabeth line, to be fair. You see we've got those going on. You wanted to see Wales. Wales is over here. Wales is actually fairly well built up, so obviously it's all kind of amalgamated into one. If I go to one of the buses in, I need to do some improvements around here. This was done about a year ago, very long time.
Hey.
Bus 270, there you go, Cardiff North Loop, and then obviously got Swansea over here. We've got IETs running along the south. Let's wait for a free path. There you go, there's another freight train. There you go. Got 47. No, 37, 47, one or two. Got 150. There you go. It's a very, very buggered 150. We've got one. We done Bristol? Yep. We've done Bristol. You really need to play this again. Are you going to do the Isle of Wight? Oh, I need to figure out how to do that. I might do it, but because you can do ferries as well. You can do ferries. Here you go. We've got that going. And then anything else? Yeah, your troll. Yeah, our trains are so old on here. You should make like buses in real life companies. Some of them are. TfL buses. I need to download more regional ones, but I've got like Lothian buses as well. There is the Island Line. Yeah, I mean, look how small the Isle of Wight is. It'd literally be 2 stations. It'd be pretty pointless. I want to mess around with this area, to be fair, because there's a big whole load of nothing around here. We've got Swindon. Bristol is there. Yes, Bristol is thriving. What I can do now, actually thinking about it, is I need to do the Midland Main, because I've got a preparation to do. Here's the Trent Valley, by the way. You've got the Trent Valley here. I don't think they're running at the minute though, because I think I took them away. Because I need to go. The next stop is the West Coast Main Line for sure. Can you build the Humber Bridge? I think that's already in there. I think there is a Humber Bridge-esque. There you go. There it is. It's only little, but there you go. There's Humber Bridge. There's a lot of map you can have right, and not just the UK. It's all randomly generated. There's loads of different. There's tons of map mods, tons of them. Nottingham, yep, it's there, but I haven't done much on it yet. You gonna build the southeast main line? Probably, yeah. I've got Medway. I would like to do HS1 and then make it look like it's going underground. I would love to do that. Bristol T Temple Meads to Edinburgh when? Well, this is what I was going to say. So, technically speaking, I need to. I could actually do it. You just have to go via Leicester for the time being. In fact, I might even do that. I actually might do that because we've got Birmingham. We've got Leicester. That's all connected. I know it'd go via Derby, but I've not done that yet. But we need to do Derby, Sheffield, Doncaster. And then we can go to Leeds, York. So we could do all that. In fact, I might do that, you know. I might make it go via Doncaster. I might actually do that now. There's also the south of France map. Yeah, there's the US as well. There's loads of US. Can you build Ramsgate? I mean, Dover's pretty much eating up the southeast. How far north can you go? How low can you go? Can you go on low? All the way to the low? You can go all the way up to Orkney. It's a big map. It's a very big map. Is there any steam locomotive? Yeah, there's a Flying Scotsman. I need to sort out the... In fact, I'll tell you what we will do. I've got an idea. I'm on a PC. I'm on a 4060, but I'm on a PC. I'll tell you what I am going to do. Can I do this? I can't do anything like that. Do you have the Glasgow subway? No, not yet. Got some random bits in there. Look, they're all blocked in there. But there is a Scotsman. I need to sort the signalling out. I've got a. I tell you what. Let me sort the signalling out. Get some basic signals in, and then I'll get. Is that for Doncaster Works? Yeah, somewhat. I will do. I'm gonna do the Railway Museum as well at some point. I don't know where, but I'm gonna do it somewhere. Can you do Southport? Maybe not tonight, but can you build Lincoln? Have you got Brighton? I reckon UK railway crossings. You can do it later if you want. Oh, I certainly will do. Can you load the 37? I want some Mega Fresh and Tones. Yeah, you're very insistent, Gene. I will sort it out in a second. How do you get this map? It's called. I want to say it's called Great Britain. Also, it's like made by someone called like Delta V5 or something like that. Are you going to do the Great Western Main Line? Well, yeah. Oh, fucking hell. We have done quite a bit of the Great Western Main Line, actually. We've done Paddington out to Reading. We've done into Swindon. We've gone into Bristol. I have got, as you can see, I've got a little spur there ready to go down to Taunton, Exeter, Plymouth, and then down to Penzance. So I will do that at some point. Don't you worry. You've just downloaded the trial on PS5. Nice. Did you build platform 5 and 6 at Darlington? Yeah, I tried. It's kind of like a little representation of it. I do want to quickly change the line because I'm not quite happy with that. So let me do... Have you got Paynton? No, I haven't got Paynton. No Bedford yet. Let me do Darlington. I want that to go into platform. To go north, I want it to go to... I'm just going to get rid of that station for now. I want that to go to platform. Hold on, platform 5 on the way up. Yep. On the way down, I want it to go to platform 6. There we go. That's better. It's about the actual shape. It was close enough. It's close enough, look. Any southwestern mainline? Kind of. I've got placeholder 444s doing some things. Going down to Southampton. It's not quite right, but it's something. There you go, look. I've got, I think, there you go. Got 455s doing some stuff. I'd say it's pretty spot on, yeah. All credit goes to the original author of the map, by the way. You can download the raw map, but all my edits you can't use. Because I don't want to upload it and overwrite it. But the map is... Let me try and find what the map is called. Transport Fever 2 Great Britain map mod. Bear with me a second. 2 seconds. Ah! There you go. It's me. Right, so there's a video on my chat on my page. It's made by Delta 5-1 on Steam. It's just called Great Britain. There you go. We've got Nottingham. We have indeed. We have indeed. We've got loads of new subscribers. Look at that. If you, by the way, if you want to, this is Transport Fever 2. You got Adwick to Sheffield? No, I haven't got Adwick. It's a bit too. The scale's not quite right for that. Have you got London Heathrow? Yes, we do. We do indeed. Heathrow's there. There you go. Look. It's Heathwick. Heathwick is Gatwick Airport. It's Gatwick and Heathrow because it's, like I say, scale. There's Cardiff. Cardiff needs some work. Callum, thank you for following. A10, Braden, much appreciated. You're all coming in your tens and hundreds. Nottingham's not got much going on for it at the minute. A lot of places I haven't really done much stuff. Do you have Peterborough? Yeah, Peterborough needs some work, but Peterborough's there. That's the East Coast Main Line. I'm also going to build the A1 going down here. That's my next step, I think, is the A1. I think you need to go by county. Sheffield's there, but no Meadowhall. I will try and find a mod for Meadowhall. Like make each counties on a map. Lewis, thank you for following. Do you have no Great Yarmouth? I might put in Great Yarmouth though. A lot of people have asked for that. Have we got Preston? Will you be getting Transport Fever free? Yes, for sure. Have you built King's Cross? Yes. What British Rail locomotives do you own? What current UK stock do you own? Let's go to Donny. Let's go to Donny and have a little look what trains we've got. So this is every single train. I've got the so far anyway. I've got 456, the 150-01 and 2. These are all the default ones. Class 344, 444. No, class 344 is meant to be the class 50. Class 350. These are all the generic ones that you get with the game. Scotsman's there. That's part of the game. Mallard is there. There you go. Mallard is there. My bad. Big Boy's there as well. Can I give you a new game recommendation? Go for it. Preston's there, yes. We done Doncaster Down Depot. Not down. Well, I've got the one that's next to the station. Yeah. 37. There you go. 47's there. HST is there. 56, 91. There's a 373. This is why I want to do it going underground. I think it'd be really funny. So we've got the Eurostar, got the 66. I need to start bringing in 66s more often, I think. Class 70 is there. 93s are in there. Whatever that Eurodrill is. These are all the basic ones again. Mark 2s. There you go. Mark 2 coaches. Mark 3 coaches. For some reason, Bombardier ones. Cities in Motion. If it's a rail game. Cities in Motion. I'll have a look at that, to be fair. I found on the workshop old signals and the new ones that you have. Have you done any stations in Newcastle? We've literally just done Newcastle, actually. 455. Yeah, it's all absolutely gondolas apparently. We keep going through. 104, 110. There it is. In the city 125. TGV's there. Pacer, of course. Intercity trains 155, 156. That meant to be a 153. 166, 158, all sorts of different liveries for the 158. There's ScotRail there, there's Arriva Trains Wales, TPE, Northern Rail, EMT, ScotRail, there you go, Transport for Wales, loads of them. 166, 323, 321, 373 again. 170, loads of 170s, for some reason one in TPE livery. 377 a seller for some reason. There is a 180 which is hopefully, I don't know what's in that livery. Yeah, we could do GC. Oh, okay, we could do Grand Central. That could work quite nicely. Where does Grand Central end up departing? Does that go to Newcastle? Can you do the Falk Valley line on the Orkney Islands? Probably not. Have you seen the new sneak peek for RichyRail? For the upcoming next update? I haven't. No. Is this available on mobile? No, absolutely not. Voyagers. There you go. Voyagers. 350s, 450s, Pendolinos. Javelins are there. Metrolink. Cross country HSTs. Great Western Railway HSTs. LNER. Transpennine stock. The 333. The 196, the 150, absolutely loads there. Absolutely loads going on. Bradford and Sunderland, the 180 goes to. We can definitely make it go to Sunderland. Yeah, that's that. And there's also different buses I've got as well. So, can you spawn Maladas or Scotsman? Alright, go on in. I'll spawn in Scotsman. Let me... Hold on. For one last treat... We'll bring in Scotsman, and for now, because I need to, I'm very much mindful of time, and I'll give it some. I haven't really got any like Mark 1s anywhere, so for now, just give it a couple of them. Let's just and I'll make a new line going from Donny. New line from Doncaster. What are you doing? I need to sort all these out. Let's do new line from Doncaster. In fact, I can't get it across the crew, but we'll let it go to there. There you go. So that's done. I'm going to call that ECML. Rotor. There you go. Cool. So then I'll go back to the trains. What have I just bought? Go to there. Go to this. And then... Oh, what? Able to find path. Ah. Okay, I'll put that on the... That for now. Can you go to Leeds? Here we go. Off we go. City in Motions is a rail game. There we go. That's waiting for me. Speed things up a bit. Can you do crew HS? Yeah, I'll think about it. Darlington's there, yep. For anyone that's come in, by the way, I've just been streaming for about 3 hours straight, and it's also available on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go and check out anything that we've done to do with the East Coast Main Line, the whole East Coast Main Line, we've gone the whole way up to Edinburgh now. So yeah, feel free to so yeah, take a little look at what we've done. Let me change the line this is on. It's picked up 44 people, so it's actually doing something. There we go. Where will the game be available to get? You can get it on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. How are we doing, Twizzy? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Right, off we go. Off we go. There goes 37. Straight down to London. Straight down to London. I mean, it's not quite right, but... There we go. There we go. Happy days. And we've made it. We've made it to St Pancras Cross. There we go. Right, there we go. We'll quickly recap everything that we've done. So we've started here. We've head our way up here to Stevenage. Need to mess around with Stevenage, and we need to start going towards East Anglia. That's the next sort of place, I reckon. We've got to Peterborough. We need to mess around with Peterborough. We have then got to Doncaster. There you go. And then to York Station, which will have some stuff be put in. I'm going to put some trains into that. And then we're into Darlington. Obviously, eventually we will go across to Middlesbrough. And I might... Yeah, we'll go across to Middlesbrough. And maybe might build Saltburn, possibly. And then we also need to go out of York to Scarborough. Not too sure which way that needs to do. Are you planning on doing Liverpool Fenchurch Station? No, I don't think so. I think the stations... I'm going to do a Victoria Station. I think that's it, to be fair. We've got Darlington. Newcastle. Newcastle, I might think about going across here to Carlisle. And then we've got Berwick upon Tweed. And then we ended up in Edinburgh, which will have all sorts of stuff going on at some point. Maybe Redcar, yeah, that could be a good one. So there we go. That was building the East Coast Main Line in Building Britain in Transport Fever 2. I tell you what, this has been fantastic. I've really enjoyed this. So the next one there's got to be the West Coast Main Line, surely. So I'm potentially going to look at doing that, finishing it all off. It looks fire. Thank you very much. Much appreciate it. We've had loads and loads of people subscribe on YouTube, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And obviously, in a stream like this, it's been very hard to keep up with the chat. But when I play my other games, yeah, I'll try and keep up with chat a bit better. But yeah, thank you all for coming in tonight. Really appreciate all your time. And yeah, I'm going to shoot off because I need to go to bed. So thank you all for coming in, and I'll catch you all later. Bye, everyone.